Okay, I think we're ready to start now. Everything should be fine, everything should be set, we should be on the right game for the Twitch stream and everything else.
Okay, I think...
Oh, and I've left something on. Hold on.
Fine,
Everything should be set, we should be on the right game for the Twitch stream and everything. Every time I think I have everything right, something has to go wrong. God damn it. Okay, well... I think we're good. Citizens of this city, it is I, your champion, your savior, the terror that faps in the night, HeroFizzer, and welcome back to Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. I know it's been crazy couple of weeks, if you can't tell. You know, I've kind of been bouncing around from game to game, thing to thing, just, you know, just testing out my, some other ideas before I come back to Senran Kagura. Because we still have plenty to go in this particular game. And, obviously, you know, if you missed it, I had been doing some stuff with Devil May Cry. I got very pissed off at fucking Nightmare in its last stage. I decided to beat it off stream, but still give proof that I beat the damn thing. So yeah, that's there. That video is going to go up on YouTube later. But hey, we're back here. We are back here, we are now, and we are going back into Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. I also decided to do something a little different this time around, because during the Marvel Rivals stream, it felt to me as though, I said this out loud too, that I felt like, despite the fact that I had a lot to talk about, I didn't have anything on the mind to actually talk about. Now, that's probably going to be a little difficult to do during this stream, because 90% of it is going to just be me talking over text and probably riffing on it here and there. But there are a few things that, you know, that have been on my mind. So, yeah, we will try to get to that as soon as possible. Just one really quick thing. Let me just... Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get that out of the way. But, yeah, so... this is going to be a little bit of a silly setup, because from my perspective, I am looking at the stream window behind this one. Yeah, so this is obviously the one I wanted to go to. Yeah, so it is Friday night. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Last time we were here, we were doing Yumi's mission. I think the next time, at some point, I think I am going to at least do Miyabi's missions. Sorry, clear up her episode, but for now, it is time to move on to Burst, aka the Hebijo route. It's time for us to learn the ways of the evil shinobi. And see how things from the story occurred in the perspective of the evil shinobi. Any day now. Ooh, brown tone. So you know it's real. No, wait, I'm sorry. I think it's supposed to be red. Red. Oh, wait. We're doing the ending now? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, whoa. Is this... Wait. Is this all I can do? I can only... This is weird. I'm very confused. It feels like I can only attack from... What is going on here? It's weird. It's not giving me, like, a full perspective. Like, I can only deal with the 2.5D, which is kind of hilarious because I feel like this is how the fight is supposed to play out. Because this is definitely what happened during the actual original burst. Okay, we're done there. Alright then. So, why did we fast forward through that? Probably has something to do with the fact that, you know, we play that fight essentially, but what? Every light casts a shadow. That is the basic principle of yin and yang. And yet, even within the depths of shadow, there is still both darkness and light. There are those who call themselves evil shinobi. Among the shinobi who sustain the world from the shadows, they are the yin. Evil shinobi accept work from corporations and politicians, including assassination, subversion, and other illegal acts. I feel like I'm getting a bit of deja vu here. Good shinobis, on the other hand, are sponsored by the government. Like, this is definitely what we've already ran through with the Hanzo route, right? Some would say evil shinobi are an absolute negative, but when it comes to good and evil shinobi, are the differences between them truly so great? The evil shinobi do what the good cannot, and vice versa. Both exist in the shadows, and both support the world's inner workings in their own way. Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy, founded upon the principle that where good favors few, evil accepts all. The school is singly devoted to raising evil shinobi. The training is harsh, and not all students make it through alive. Despite this, it never lacks for new recruits. For those who turn their backs to Yang, have nowhere else to go. The story you are about to witness is a record of those who study in the name of evil. Only the names of those who are innocent have been changed. What drives these girls to fight? What thoughts and dreams flash behind their eyes? What binds them on their crimson-stained path? Well, probably a lot of strawberries. Here, those can stain your clothes. That is still yet to be... I don't believe you. Oh, whatever. Just in case you're wondering, why am I reading through all this stuff? Why couldn't I just skip through this stuff to get to the actual fighting? I mean... to be perfectly honest, I just feel like... I mean, there's a lot that's kind of being missed out on. But I also feel like there has to be people in the audience itself that is curious about these characters and, you know, what actually makes them tick and all that stuff. But in my position too, I feel like it gives me something to talk to people about, and not just talk about, but also comment and riff on. As I mentioned during the previous streams, one of my biggest influences growing up was Mystery Science Theater 3000. In case you're not aware of that for some reason, it's a show about a guy who is sent out into outer space, and in order to keep his sanity, he creates robots to kind of be his accompaniment, be his partners and buddies and friends and stuff. Problem is, the two scientists that sent him into space originally are using him as an experiment to watch bad films. Think along the lines of Sharknado or Sharknado. No. What other examples can I think of that are just like the kind of things that you'd find from Asylum Entertainment that are very low budget? Something like Dingo Pictures. Dingo Picture movies are very low, but like the problem is he can't just skip the movies because he made his robot friends out of the parts that allow him to avoid these films. So he's kind of up shit creek without a paddle. So yeah, that's why I don't skip the stuff. I just feel like it is good to riff on, have a little bit of fun, you know? Like even good things you can make fun of. 2 years ago. So, this is Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy. Pretty big place. But not as big as the stretch marks against my shirt. Oh, are you an elite as well? Looks like it. I see. You may call me Haruka. A pleasure to meet you. I am sure you are feeling all sorts of pleasure. Hikage, nice to meet you. You don't look very cheerful. Aren't you a first year? Where's your enthusiasm? Cheerful? I don't follow. As for my enthusiasm, it's all right here in the thimble. I've got plenty to share with you if you'd like. See, I don't have any emotions. No emotions at all? That makes you sound more like a doll than a human. Still trying to get back into the Haruka voice. Yeah, I guess if you want to put it that way, sure. That's quite intriguing. Still, maybe we have a little something in common. There we go. Sure. I think we'll be good friends, Hikage. You look moist. Friends. I don't really get you, but if you say so, friends it is. Lovely. By the way, why is everything red? Oh, you'll love the story behind this one. Cleared the prologue of Hebijo Playtest. I didn't do jack shit. Just give me an achievement. I don't care. I guess I get something out of it. Okay, no, but seriously. Haruka, what are you doing back there? Sorry. Like, that clearly just caught my attention. Don't try to look coy. I don't... Oh, wow. Hi. Jiggle physics time. Yes, welcome to the stream, my dude. Except for you. You got no jiggle. I don't know what the hell's going on with you, my dude. Come on, be a little more peppy. Yomi. Jesus Christ, out of all the Hebijo girls, you really are just the one note. Alright, enough of that. Can't see her eye under her eye patch, though. Really? I didn't even note. Hold on a second. I guess if I'm looking at it oh yeah, I see it. I could have sworn that the whole point of her eye patch is that something happened to her eye. I'm pretty sure somebody that is actually more versed in Senran Kagura lore will come around eventually. They usually do. Alright, but yeah, let's get going. Yeah, let's get going. Hopefully they don't give me another tutorial. Because I've already seen what I need to see. Yeah, no, I know you don't, man. It's fine. I hope you've been enjoying the... Except Chico Physics. Exactly. I hope you've been enjoying the, everything, though. Hikage, what are you doing? Oh, Master Suzune. I'm so surprised to see you here, even though you were clearly coming at me from the front. Not goofing off, if that's what you're thinking. I've completed my assigned training for today. How naive. Utterly naive. Completing the assigned work is just the warm-up for a Hebijo student. Challenge yourself! Whoa, okay, wow. That surprised even me. You're harsh, Master Suzune. Look at the pain you're giving me. It's all in my eyes. Of course, my dictionary doesn't contain the word mercy. Then that's not a very good dictionary, isn't it? Quiet, you! Sounds scary. Look at me yeah, we get the joke. Thank you, Hikage. But, oh well. Maybe it's good that you're so strict. Alright. I want you to sharpen your combat technique against some dummies. What, you mean the people that don't have very good grades in class? No, I mean actual dummies. So the people that don't do very... Hikage, stop doing that! But if you drop your guard, even the dummies can hurt you. So who's the dummy then, Hikage, huh? Who's the dummy then, huh? Huh? Them? Shut up, Hikage. I wouldn't have it any other way. Huh. I can only amuse myself. I hope you guys are amused too. Alright, so, wait, can I... No. I don't think so. No, I can't do, I can't go berserk yet. Yes, I know, okay. I already know this stuff. I don't need to worry too much. Although, you know, I clearly need a couple of refreshers. Alright. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So wait, did you just cut her own clothes off in order to do the transformation? That's kind of what the knife implies. Oh. Right, okay. Oh, that I didn't think I timed that out well enough. But clearly I did. Do you mind? Right, okay, no, you know what? I know what the problem is. I've been playing Devil May Cry too much, so I keep thinking of, what is going on? Wait. Yeah, no, there we go. I keep acting like triangle is the main attack, when it's just, it's the strong attack, not the normal attack. So that's a habit I gotta break really quickly. Which is funny because I'm planning on doing Devil May Cry again on Sunday. But that's assuming I can actually beat it. Like, compared to Senran Kagura, which isn't really that difficult. Hopefully, even this time around, I'll be able to beat the main boss. The final boss, without any problem. But good God. Like, Senran Kagura doesn't really require that much research, I find. Devil May Cry, on the other hand, oh my god, I made a really big mistake, but that's not important right now. Easy enough. Well done. Next!
Huh?
There's more. Of course, I'll keep you at it until you drop. Okay. Next, you'll practice the water escape technique. You'll be underwater for 300 hours. Oh no, so terrible. As in, non-stop? Of course! What about bathing or going to the bathroom? Hikage, you're going to be underwater for 300 hours. What do you think you are going to be bathing in? What do you think you are going to be going into the bathroom in? So even my number 2... Yes, your number 2s! See, she gets it. Guess Hebijo's training really is as harsh as they say. Also, I guess I'm Eeyore now. Not my intention, but it's kind of leaning that way. A flaccid gold bee. I got nothing. 4,500. Wait, have I been getting that much in the other stages, or is it kind of just because... Whatever. I guess the amount of Zenny isn't really that important. Alright, let's keep going. Got quite a bit. 1 year ago. La 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 la. Is that a new elite? La 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 la. Why is she pulling up all the flowers in the flower bed? It's called a flower bed for a reason. We need the flowers, damn it. Hey you! What are you doing? Stop! There's no entry beyond this point. No entry? What are you doing to the flower bed? Isn't it obvious? I'm making a vegetable garden. Couldn't you just do that anywhere else? I'm pulling up these pretty but impractical flowers and planting some vegetables in their place. Then we can eat them for lunch. Seems kind of excessive, though. My stomach has needs. I will do what it takes to fill them. I guess you're pretty. Pretty bold, too. Hee hee hee. Well, you know what they say. You don't go to festivals or for the flowers, you go for the dumplings. Or the bean sprouts. I'm sorry, the what? You know, the bean sprouts. Oh dear God, what am I dealing with here? I've never heard anyone mention bean sprouts in that context before. Dumplings I can see, though. You're absolutely wrong! Bean sprouts are the best! Bean sprouts are the greatest thing ever! Have you never tried any other food in your life? I mean, clearly not. I understand that. That's kind of because her whole thing is just, you know, being poor. But man! Alright, if you say so. I still don't get it. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Yomi, a first year in the elite class. Hikage, second year, nice to meet you. Well, now that we've got that all out of the way. Likewise. Now, why don't we sit down and talk about the beauty of bean sprouts? Yomi, there is only one bean I really care about, and it's one that's connected to you. I don't care about that kind of bean. I'm talking about bean sprouts, damn it! Not into bean sprouts. Did you know that bean sprouts can be boiled, roasted, and sauteed? You have 3 options. You mean just like the toys that I have in my bedroom? Why are you going on about that? You don't really listen to people, do you? She really doesn't. Like, it's literally just a one-track mind with her. Nothing but bean sprouts. Nothing. Well, guess we've got another weirdo in the class. Actually, you know what? I joked about it, but I actually am curious now. Can she actually feel anything if she was to use those toys on herself? Hikage, what are you doing? Oh, Yomi. Can't you tell? I'm sunbathing. In this red light? Yeah, see, this is actually Krypton, so... Wait, no, I don't think that works right here. Damn it. We don't gain our powers from the red sun, do we? What on earth are you talking about? That's just how it is around here. Didn't we already go over this? But you're in the shade. How do you tan with no sunlight? I prefer the shade. It suits me better. Wow. Well, our school animal is the snake. I suppose you might as well act like one. I feel as though her shinobi attire makes it very clear she is a snake. Come to think of it, why isn't Hikage the leader of Hebijo? Why is Homura? I'm thinking way too deep. So, what's going on? You need me for something? Would you be willing to wager lunch on a match? No. What? But come on, we'll be... Listen, Yomi, if it's just going to be bean sprouts, my answer is clear. No. A match? That's fine by me, but why lunch? Well, why lunch? Yeah, why would I bet lunch? Come on, tell me. Well... Seriously, Yomi, why? Just humor me, please! It's hard for me to tell what you're getting at. I don't do subtext very well. No emotions, remember? Is she actually being cute? Then I'll speak more plainly. You, me, fight! I haven't had lunch in 3 days. I'm rather short on money this month. What happened to your vegetable garden? Well, it's really hard to explain, but there was this pink rabbit. It looked like a plush doll, and it seemed like it came from Hanzo. Somehow it burrowed its way over to my vegetable garden and just took everything from me. What the fuck? Is that plush even real? The crows ate it all. Okay then. Let's fight. Winner gets lunch. All that just to build up to a fight between these two. Okay, frantic time. Well, there we go. You know, now that I know that she tries to have a tan, I am tempted to just have Hikage tan skinned the rest of the game. Just for shits and giggles. Damn it! Yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out. I always forget, what is her outfit supposed to be? Like some kind of a maid? Where is she? Really gotta keep track of her. Oh. Damn it! Alright, there we go. And that's all the damage I did. Damn it. Guess I overdid it a bit. Oh well. Oh, right. Yeah, you forgot even how to do that for... Wow, her hair is shiny. Do you see this? Like, look at this. Oh, by the way, in case it hasn't been made clear enough, I have shifted... I managed to fix OBS so that, you know, the footage on Twitch doesn't look pixelated anymore. Apparently, the recordings I've been doing that I've saved alongside these streams has also been has actually been perfectly fine, so that's why they show up on YouTube. By the way, I have a YouTube channel where I'm putting all my stream VOD archives on now. So yeah, a lot of things since the last time I played Senran Kagura. It's amazing what can happen in 2 weeks. Urk, I've lost. Oh, I was so hungry I had no strength. So what were you expecting to happen? Okay, let's go get some lunch. Just let me know what you want. Huh? Winner gets lunch, remember? Hikage! You're such a good person. Wah. 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 So why are you crying? I don't get that. But I bet your tears are delicious. Emotions really don't make sense to me. See, it's funny, because, again, I think Yumi is the one that's called the Ice Queen in all of Senran Kagura, but I would argue Hikage fits what I feel is suitable for the Ice Queen archetype instead. Now that I think about it, in the Narnia movies, is she the Snow Queen, the Ice Queen, or whatever? Like, I would imagine a much more emotionless, characterization from that character than what I was seeing in those movies. Just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're going to call yourself the Ice Queen and your character is going to be an Ice Queen type, you should just be able to not emote. I'm not saying don't act, but try to be, like, stone-faced and all that sort of stuff. That's my 2 cents, of course. Just 1 second. Okay. Now we're good. That same year. Finally. I thought Hebijo upperclass women were supposed to be tough. If you want to challenge me, you've got to bring more than that. Oh my. Are you the new girl who defeated all those upperclass women? You must be every bit the untamable shrew they say you are, Homura. You want to fight me too? Oh no, absolutely not. I want to tame you. I'm a little scared of you now, but anyway. Fine, I'll take you on. Maybe you'll be a bit more fun. Just a little more fun, you say. Such enthusiasm. Do note that all Hebijo Academy students are comrades, and that personal grudge matches are frowned on, to say the least. Yes, comrades. Quote unquote. No fighting in school, eh? What a bunch of cowards. I mean, you're evil, for God's sake. Evil! Oh dear, no. Don't get me wrong. No grudge matches in school. Call it independent training, however, as you're good and you're good as gold. Even if one should die, it's not an issue. Accidents happen, after all. And you know what that one guy says? There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. You're referring to murdering our student body as happy little accidents? Well, what else would you call it? Murder? Interesting. Very interesting. Well then, how about a little independent training? You and me. No, I must decline. I do all my independent training with puppets. Oh, by the way, these beings in black latex body suits, they're my puppets. Oh dear God, what am I dealing with here? Now, if you'd like to be one of my puppets, that would be a different story. So, what, is the ballet heels also a requirement for being a puppet? Oh, you didn't notice that? I always worry that they never see that. Puppets, don't fuck with me! Okay, I'm sorry. That kind of just took me by surprise, somehow. I don't think the word fuck has actually been mentioned once in this whole thing. So, what the fuck? And also, Homura telling Haruka not to fuck with her. You are talking to the wrong lady. No independent training. Blech. No independent training today, then. Oh, please don't take it so harshly. We really should try and be friends. So that must be Haruka from the elite class. What a bitch! Now see, bitch, I can kind of understand. Fuck, I don't know. Haruka, well, huh? Well, with her around, this place is gonna be real entertaining real fast. You know, maybe it's just the fact that I'm way too busy with commissioned work and, you know, archiving my VODs and everything else on top of it, but Why have I not done something yet with Haruka being a femdom? Like, that makes the most sense. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Knock knock. Who's there? No need for that frightened face, Homura. It's only me. It's only me who? The upperclasswomen tell me you've been looking for trouble among them. I haven't challenged anyone. They keep attacking me. Well, what did you expect when you were attacking all of them? No revenge? If someone from the elite class were to, say, drop out, a regular student would have to take their place. Everyone here wants that. And they all see a first year like you as an easy mark. But I'm not so easily fooled by trickery. No, not that kind of mark. A wrestling fan? No, definitely not that kind of mark. So much for no personal grudges. It's really nothing personal. Everyone here has the drive to be stronger. Wanting to be an elite is merely part of that. You're pretty glib, you know. Okay, what? Birds? Horse? Oh. Well, speak of the devil. Here comes some ambitious upperclasswomen now. Sorry, this is what the upperclasswomen wear? Well, they all try to stand out amongst one another. Most of them just end up copying each other. So, they're not really elite then, are they? Alright, guess I'll just have to fight fire with fire. Although I don't... Actually, wait, is fire Homura's thing? I forget. Okay. Oi. Oi! What are you running from? All I want to do is hurt you a little. Okay, what else is that? Where? Oh. There we go. That ought to do it. Yeah, that'll do it. That wasn't even worth it. I know, right? We didn't even fight Haruka. I feel like that should have been a necessary requirement for moving on. Anyway. That should be all of them. Impressive. You're quite strong. Are you really only a first year? I'm starting to get it now. Everyone at this school besides me is an enemy. DTA. DTA? Don't trust anyone. Where on earth did you learn such a rule as that? Well, you ever hear of a guy called Stone Cold Steve Austin? I don't think enemy is quite the right word. No. Hebijo students are essentially comrades who can't afford to get close to one another. So maybe the term frenemies is even better. Comrades? Where are we? Russia? Mm-hmm. And since they can't be friendly, they can fight. But comrades are still comrades. I see. Comrades just sometimes kill each other. That's fine by me. You might not quite have it just yet. But no matter. Well, until the other first years get here, I can give you all the lessons you need. A little alone time between you and me. Yeah, no, if anything to judge you by with those other puppets, I think I'll pass. Good God, I honest to God, I kind of, not to toot my own horn, but I really kind of enjoyed just, like, Haruka's character and just riffing on it. By the way, if you're just coming in, thank you for watching. If it's at all possible, I try not to ask this very often, but I am only 10 followers away from 25 and becoming a Twitch affiliate. I just did a really random stream where I uploaded footage of me fighting Nightmare in Devil May Cry, and I would rather just be able to upload the actual video instead of that. So please, help me get to affiliate, if at all possible. Thank you. There! Show more spirit! Haruka, are you instructing the underclass women? Yes, but kids these days are hopeless. They're so spoiled, they avoid the hard training. Paddling, whips, chains, plugs. Anyway, none of them are like you with your absurd, single-minded thirst for blood. And you are amazing for it. Foolish single-mindedness and all that. And what I'm saying, Homura, is you're very easy to turn into one of my other puppets. Are you mocking me, Haruka? Bitch says what? What? Hey! Ah, I know. I have a lovely idea. I'll control the other first years with my ninja arts. Then they'll have to say yes to the hard training. That doesn't feel right. Nope, too late. I'm already doing it. Somehow I don't see that going very well. Just wait and see. Oh! Shinobi technique! Art of seduction! Wow. Hebijo must be the whole school must be gay if this works. Okay, well played. Now, let's begin. Come at me, everyone! Oh, so we're playing Haruka. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I don't see any point to go to the main menu right now, just... Why do I keep thinking it's L3 and R3? Fan service time. Even she gets it. Where are these girls going? I don't think I'm there by the time they plan their attacks. Yeah, I really have to get back to using the red controls. Devil May Cry kind of screwed with my head and how I play usually. It's a muscle memory. You've got me all hot and bothered now. Luckily, I think I have a few toys in one of these pockets. Well, that should have taught them a thing or two. You've taught them a thing or two what? You were the one who hypnotized them. Haruka, they seem a little off now. They look a little happy that you beat them. They're asking for more. Oh dear, not again. They're wandering around all blissed out. I think some of them are drooling. Perhaps the art of seduction technique was a bit too effective. I mean, looking at you, maybe. Well, it's your mess. Are you gonna clean it up? I suppose. Back to work it is, then. God damn, I fucking love you, Haruka. Right. Okay, you know what? Take a little bit of a breather. You know what? Speaking of shinobi ninja women that can fight demons. Bit of a spoiler if you haven't watched the Hanzo route already. So I tried to watch a little bit of K-pop Demon Hunter. I've gotten only a half hour into the movie, and I will say this: the animation is not terrible. It is very visual heavy, and you know, for something based on K-pop culture, I don't think that's terrible. But I'm not feeling the vibe of the story or the characters. I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but I've given it a shot. I want to know if anybody else has tried to watch it yet or not, and if you have, how do you feel about it? I feel like I'm going to have to try to watch the full movie at some point, because you never know. So I don't know how well, artistically speaking, that K-pop Demon Hunter is going to do. Because I have a feeling at some point somebody's going to ask me to commission something about that. But beyond that, I have no real idea. Sorry. I've been sitting like this for almost an hour. Actually, going back to what I was saying before. So yeah, right, we're on to the regular. Yeah, why isn't it just the Hebijo girls in this dressing room instead of... Alright, well, we'll get to Hibari later. Maybe. Actually. Here we go. Yeah, so going back to her before, she was saying that she was trying to get a tan. So, of course... Wait, no. So, of course... No, wait. So many people are going to walk in on her scenes and they're going to be very confused why she's tanned. I'm okay with that. I mean, look, if she says that she tans somehow, despite being under the sunlight, I'm okay with that. Actually, sorry, I'm just noticing the shine on the thighs again. I mentioned it before, but it reminds me of how Soul Kibble draws a lot of their characters. Which, again, doesn't really surprise me, because I'm pretty sure their early stuff was all Senran Kagura girls, before they did, their OC Calcia. Anyway. Back to the main missions. I am not going to be surprised. Okay, so we're at the end of the first chapter. Wow, already. I will say this, we're going by a little bit faster than we did the last time around. So long as the visual... as I was about to say, so long as the visual novel stuff isn't too intrusive, we may be fine. So close. So close. The great castle gate slowly stirs. Like an ogre's maw, it opens. My legs shake a little. Even though it's already been a month since I enrolled, I still get nervous standing here. I can see the castle's interior through the open gate. Once I finished the basic training, they made me an elite. From today on, I'll train to become a true shinobi, right here in this school. Oh my god, her voice is already killing me. Can I really do it? Can I become a shinobi? I mean, I'm here already, so technically I'm a shinobi, right? Stop it, I tell myself. I have no time for self-doubt. I slap my cheeks to snap myself out of it. I can do this. I know I can. I can do it. I can feel great. I can do it 12 times. My name's Mirai. I'm a first year at Hebijo Clandestine Girls Academy, and this is where I'll be reborn. No, you know what? Ugh. As I give myself a pep talk, a spring breeze caresses my cheek. Which is a pretty lame opening for the legend of an evil shinobi, I think with a rueful smile. As I pass through the entrance called the North Gate, I see gravel everywhere. It's starting to get in my shoes. This is a short distance course used for running, push-ups then running, pushing your forehead down on a baseball bat and spinning around then running, and other tests of stamina. Oh dear god. Sorry, just... I had some childhood flashbacks right there. So there used to be this show called Wild and Crazy Kids on Nickelodeon. They actually did that thing where you spin on your forehead on top of a baseball bat, and then you have to swing at a ball on a tee. I did that. I have family members that will not let me forget that, so I thought I might as well just share that with you here. It's also where they learn how to hide in the gravel. There's no telling where someone might be, so I better watch my step. Alright, I have questions on how they could even do that, but that's not for now. I leave the main building area and the garden, then see a long bridge across a beautiful river. This is where they teach the water escape technique. I've heard the last class did it for 100 hours straight. Boy, imagine doing that for 300 hours. I could never. I cross the bridge and finally reach the castle keep. I've walked all the way around from the north gate. Security-wise, it's a good layout in that it makes everyone take a long, open route. It does really complicate coming and going, though. The inside of the keep is even more complicated. Rooms with sliding doors are arranged like a puzzle. Some doors open, some doors don't. The right path changes every day, so we have to constantly keep it in mind. Pick the wrong path 3 times and you're suspended for that day. Well, that's harsh. I'm surprised you don't fall off a cliff. Wile E. Coyote style. Is this it? Having made my way safely through the puzzle area, I reach the designated room. It's no different from any other Japanese style. Okay. I'm sorry, this is actually hurting a little. I'll do Mirai's voice in shorter spurts, but not this. But the desks show that it's a classroom. You must be the new student, Mirai. The tan skin, those piercing eyes. I've heard of this Homura person. She's definitely intimidating. Oh, I thought it was Hikage for... Yes, I'm Mirai. I'm always on edge when I meet new people. Does she want to be enemies with me, or allies? Schoolmate or not, a stranger's a stranger. I always have to find out where we stand, right off the bat. Oh, yeah. Already. Voice is going. Maybe she sees how cautious I'm being. Because she breaks into a smile. Good on you for not opening up to a stranger. Only a dumbass would do that. What a perfect response from an evil shinobi, I find myself thinking. Just then, this really sexy girl walks in. She booblies her way across the room. Ah, and who is this busty new arrival? Mirai? Busty? Surely you jest. Sarcasm. I don't know. I'm not busty at all. Anyone can see they're tiny. There's nothing there. It's just flat. Like a washboard. I'm Haruka, a third-year student. Nice to meet you. Haruka. Now, this one's an enemy. I can tell just by looking right at her chest. My eyes are up here, darling. Hello? Anyone who'd mock an obvious source subject has to be. My. If looks could kill, how adorable! She draws close to me and whispers into my ear. How would you like to be one of my dolls? You know, she is the right size for it. Her voice sends a chill down my spine. I'll encase you in wax so you can't move. You'll make a lovely mascot for my room. I don't think she's kidding. Homura can attest, she definitely isn't. She's completely serious. She really wants to turn me into a doll. Given what I've seen out there, you know, she could do it. Actually, now that I think about it, how prolific is Senran Kagura in the transformation space? Because aside from stuff like breast expansion, I have to imagine, like half the stuff that Haruka does, you know, hypnosis and the like, surely she has to have, like, you know, there has to be a lot that I just never saw. I'm new here. I can't talk back to a senior. I shake my head like my life depends on it. Oh, what to do with you? She resumes breathing in my ear. My body instinctively cringes back. Call me Mistress Haruka. Frick, man. Mistress Haruka? I stare at her in naked confusion. Mostly because suddenly she's naked in front of me, and I have no idea how that happened. Yes. Call me Mistress Haruka, and I'll forgive you. Haruka, I mean Mistress Haruka, gives me a satisfied look and walks away. I don't know why I need her forgiveness, but I guess it's either that or get turned into a doll. Also, it seems to make me feel something down there. There are 2 more elites. Come on, I'll introduce you. At that moment, Homura touches a wall. Is there any particular reason you did that? I mean... Oh, okay, the wall spins around, revealing a secret elevator. The elevator arrives at the top floor. This is the elite's ninja room. With a deft touch, Homura opens the door. You know, I'd do another Sayori joke, but once is enough. Whatever I might have expected from a ninja room, the one in front of me isn't. It could be any modern living room. I don't know. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. Wow, they even have a flat screen. Jesus. They really are elite. There's a Western-style sofa, a large plasma TV, and a table covered in sweets and various toys. Actually, you know what? Now I'm wondering, do plasma TVs still exist? I know my family used to have one. It took like 8 years for it to burn out, I think. Oh, and the toys. Yeah. I've already made that joke. A strange sight greets me as I walk in. What? Hikage, what are you eating? A regal-looking girl attempts to stuff bean sprouts into the mouth of the bare midriff girl next to her. I'll only ask you once, have you been avoiding your bean sprouts? Yeah, because you keep forcing them on me. Like now. After a short scuffle, one begins chasing the other. It's like a scene out of Tom and Jerry, judging by the noise. You blame me for your avoidance of the sacred bean sprouts? In all the chaos, they don't notice me at all. Wonder why. I brought a new student. At the sound of Homura's voice, the two turned to face me. I'm Mirai. Nice to meet you both. The regal-looking girl walks toward me. Okay, open wide. Her long, beautiful blonde hair sways as she walks. Why is she lifting up her skirt as she's walking towards me? Now, no need to be shy. Okay. As I open my mouth, she heaps in bean sprouts. A whole lot of them. Like, an entire bag's worth. Well, aren't they good? All I can do is nod. You know, I've kind of been thinking about this. Ever since I saw Yomi, I kind of gave her like this weird, psychotic, smiling voice. I'm not even sure if that really suits her, but it's really all I've got at this point, and sadly, it's probably as much character as the bean sprouts are. It's a shame. Excellent! You pass! That was a test? I don't really get it, but no harm done. Okay, introductions. Sprouts through there is Yomi, and that's Hikage. Not much of an introduction, but easy enough to understand. No formal stuff for me. Just call me Hikage. She licks her knife, which is only just now propping up. Miss Hikage, or Hikage, looks like a wild one. It's a pleasure to meet you. And that's my introduction to the elite class. Honestly, I'm shocked. Every single one of them is, well, stacked. And slim-waisted to boot. And then you got Haruka carrying that junk in the trunk. They all have amazing bodies. How am I gonna fit in with measurements like these? Well, if anything, by the second game's DLC, you can get bigger boobs. No. I'm already thinking the way I used to. I have to become an evil shinobi. There is so much cushioning when you're evil! There's no other path for me. No time for bullshit. Again, I don't know why. It just feels like it comes out of nowhere with a lot of these swears. Homura I kind of get. Even if with the fuck, but still. And that's the start of my life as a Hebijo elite. I must have run a million laps around the castle. I don't even know how many times I spun around with that bat pressed on my... Oh, they actually do that? Jesus! I thought you were just kidding! I have trouble I have trouble blending in with the gravel. I'm trying to learn how to think like the gravel. I'm trying to lick the gravel. I'm trying to see the gravel. I have to be the gravel! 1 week, 2 weeks, a month passes in a flash. The ninja art training is really hard, but I know I'm getting stronger, day by day. So I'm going to keep fighting no matter how hard it gets. Speaking of training difficulties, it's not easy fitting in with my seniors. I keep trying to work with them, but they always treat me like some tag-along kid. Kinda look like one, no offense. At first, I wasn't quite sure why they did that. Now, I think I know. It's because of my... boobs, or lack thereof. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to just, like, say it without saying the actual word. Thinking too hard again. Hebijo Academy is a boarding school with communal baths. I get self-conscious every time we take one. The fuck was that sound effect? Yomi's got soft-looking plump boobs. Hikage's got full boobs that jiggle like jelly. Mistress Haruka's boobs barely fit in her clothes, and they tremble like they're afraid of something. Yeah, they know that the clothes are gonna explode at some point, and they're afraid of being exposed. Homura's boobs are bouncy jouncy. I have never heard of that one before in my life. Whatever. Mine, on the other hand, let's just say they're neither bouncy nor jouncy. So yeah, self-conscious. Mirai, stay focused. Homura's voice snaps me back to reality. Whoops, there goes I'm sorry, I must have made that joke like a million times in the last one. I gather my senses and see a group of wooden puppets approaching. Wooden puppets wielding throwing daggers. Wait, these aren't the regular Hebijo's puppets. Didn't these come out of Devil May Cry? Great, I got distracted from my teamwork again. A dagger flies straight from my hip. I twist away, but it still grazes me. Hey, Dampier, happy to see you, man. We're still, like, just part ways through Mirai's visual novel stuff. No daydreaming while I'm training. You missed her just comparing herself to her bosom buddies, in that she is the only one that lacks any. I've fallen out of step with the team, but at least no one's gotten more than a scratch. Carelessness in shinobi training can be fatal. You don't say. It was only a small screw-up, but that's cold comfort. As I breathe a small sigh of relief, I hear Mistress Haruka chuckle. Her laughter doesn't help. What the hell is so funny? Mirai, your bare ass is exposed. Wait, my butt's not furry. What the fuck are you I look down to see that my skirt is in tatters and my panties are fully visible. Which, I'm not sure why I'm so surprised or shocked or embarrassed about, because that is normal for this game series. I try to cover up with my hands, which just makes Mistress Haruka laugh harder. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Bare panties are so you. They're innocent. Okay, now I get it. I forgot that's the pattern on her undergarments. Just say underwear! Jesus Christ! She pokes the picture of the bear. Which one? There's gotta be, like, multiples of them. So cute. Yeah. Look at me! I'm so adorable, aren't I? My embarrassment boils over into rage. What's wrong with having bear panties anyway? Well, there's bear panties and then there's crotchless panties. I mean, which one are you really going on about here? I turn and run, tears in my eyes. Mirai, where are you going? I hear Homura calling after me, but I don't look back. Next thing I know, I'm on a hill on the outskirts of the town. Throughout middle school, anytime something bad happened, I'd come here. After some makeshift repairs on my skirt, I scramble up the tallest cedar tree, which just only rips the skirt even worse than it was before. I'm so exhausted. And I can't believe I skipped out on training just because they saw the bear on my panties. I'm just not mature enough to coordinate well with the seniors. From up on my vantage point, I stare down at the town I hate so much. I hate the people who live there. People who make fun of me, who make me look like a fool. I have to get my revenge. My family are all good shinobi, but I had to choose to be an evil shinobi in order to get that revenge. Revenge. Good shinobi can only act under orders, but evil shinobi are free to use their power as they see fit. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a problem. One day, when I become a full-fledged evil shinobi, I'll be able to use that power all I please. But if I can't learn to work with the others, they might pull me out of the elite class. Even worse, they might take me off the Marvel Rivals team. Then I'd be just another student, and I'd have to work even harder and longer to become a real shinobi. If only my boobs were bigger, I'd fit in with everybody. It has nothing to do with your boobs. I turn around in surprise. There stands Homura. What you look like doesn't affect your strength as a shinobi. Well, maybe so, but I understand what she's getting at. Yeah, because being evil worked so well for the Taimanin. You know, I can't remember if I mentioned this last time, but why have I not done something between Senran Kagura and Taimanin? I've already beaten myself up because I haven't done a goddamn Futabu crossover with the characters in like 10 years that I swear I was gonna do. But even if it makes sense in my head, it's not that easy to shake these feelings. You don't look convinced. She sighs, looking over my clouded face. Alright, take a good look at me. Out of nowhere, she starts taking off her uniform. What? She's wearing pajamas underneath her uniform. Futaba x Futabu. No, that's another person. Yeah. See, I don't know. The problem is, I don't know if Futabu from Persona works well in that regard. She would, you know what? Yeah, maybe if Sojiro ever like brought her into school, that'd be the one place that she'd go to. But I digress. Yeah, frilly pink pajamas. They're cute. Not something I'd imagine she'd wear. How about this? She looks at me. Her face beat red. You know, it's really weird that she's wearing pink pajamas, I guess, underneath, because we've already seen her in the buff when she's in frantic mode. She's wearing that Shrine Maiden looking thing. How about what? What do you mean? I have a childish side too, so you shouldn't be embarrassed about your boobs or your panties. Her words hit me like a slap in the face. It seems as though she actually cares about me. Precisely! Yomi leaps from the next tree. Look at me! Huh, Yomi? Look out for that! Ooh! Tree. She lifts her shirt and shows me her belly. She's wearing a stomach band, like one a dad might wear. What, like a girder? I always put it on before I go to bed because I can't have my stomach getting cold. It looks like she cares too, even though it's a little odd. Here, take this. Something flies from the next tree. I catch it and see it's a negligee with string-thin panties. Haruka, that negligee is a present from me. Mistress Haruka waves from the tree. If you like my panties, feel free to borrow them. Hikage, why are they so cold? Oh, well, you see, late at night. You know what? I don't think I need to know. I don't even need to know. Hikage's there too. Wear those, and you'll look every bit the mature young lady. Mistress Haruka tosses me a wink. My seniors actually care about me. About someone like me. I could almost cry. I'll be straight with you, Mirai. I can't think of one time I've ever actually treated you like a kid. Homura's right. They really haven't been treating me like a kid. You're only just now realizing that, really? I've just been projecting that onto them. You don't have to think of me as a senior, Mirai. We're both comrades from Hebijo. No juniors or seniors here. She asks me to say her name informally to show that we're equals. She's so kind, so generous. The kindest, most generous evil shinobi ever. What do you put it like that? No, that one actually had to be written for humor's sake. Come on, Mirai. Address me. Homura. As I say it out loud, the tears really do start to flow. Thank you, Homura. I wipe my eyes, embarrassed. No formalities here. We're equals. All of us. Yomi nods in agreement with Hikage. Oh, but you could call me sis, though. I've always wanted an obedient little sister. What do you mean, obedient? Sis words leave me speechless. Oh, she does it anyway, okay. Indeed. And you may continue referring to me as Mistress Haruka. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Nobody is, Mirai. I crack a smile at that, and Homura lets out a cheerful laugh. Sis and Mistress Haruka soon join in. Even Hikage, whose mouth barely ever moves, turns her mouth up at the corners. Overwhelmed by the strange sensation of joy, I laugh right along with them. Now all of us are friends together. And for the first time, I'm actually kind of grateful for my little chest and the bare panties. Oh, thank God it's over. Ugh, listen, it's fun to riff on these things, but if you were to go through all of this with a straight face... Today, we're going to face off against wooden dummies. Mirai, you're up first. Okay. No teamwork involved this time. You'll be fighting alone. Alone? I hope I can do this. All Hebijo students are here because they want to do something. Whatever our circumstances, we all ended up here. Now see, you're the same, aren't you, Mirai? You're here because there's something you want to accomplish? Yeah. Focus in on your purpose and then let your instincts take over. That way you'll fight in a way that's right for you. Right for me. Got it. I'll give it a try. Crap, I was gonna say something. Damn it, I lost it. Yeah, what the hell. Listen, if she wants to get comfy with her body, this is the only way she's gonna do it. Ooh. So there is a little bit of hope that I have for Mirai as we're going through this playthrough now. I kind of hinted at it for some of her boss fights, but there is a finisher of sorts that that I really want to show off, and I hope I can. Let me just find out here. I don't think it makes sense since she's in frantic mode, but... Yeah, no, okay, it's not it. Oh, wait! Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but... Not quite there, but it's close, it's close. Okay, I might as well just spoil it. So, one of her finishers in the game involved when she's wearing her dress and everything else it's a goddamn machine gun. I think the one in her hand that's also her umbrella. Under her skirt, and she's just shooting it out like crazy. I love it just because it's so obscene. It's over. Phew. Stay focused! One's still standing! Huh? Dude, how many sticks was that thing made out of? Mirai, are you alright? Your six-blade style is amazing! Is it? So amazing that it makes me wonder if I should try hiding six blades under my skirt too. You already have like 6 guns under there, I think. I wouldn't worry about that. I'd hold off on that. It's dangerous. But how come you don't use that one tachi on your back? It's not that I don't use it, it's that I can't. Why, what's one more sword, honestly? Until I discover true power, this sword can't be drawn. Well, why don't you try just sticking it in your mouth and using it with the other blades? What? That's ridiculous. What kind of crazy person would do something like that? You already look powerful enough to me. I wonder what's stopping you. I guess I must still be missing something. Yeah, this stopped being about Mirai and now it's all Homura. Still missing something. Huh? Maybe it's your waist? What? Mirai, there's just been a change to your training regimen. You're going to take me on. No holds barred. I'm sorry! Okay, I feel like I missed something with the waist. Is it because she doesn't have junk in the trunk like Haruka does? Well, at least that's taken care of. Alright. So, I think now's as good a time as any to just take a quick break. Yeah, so just give me a sec. I'm gonna just let you guys, take a look at, Tan Hikage while I'm, taking a little break. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, that debriefing from the commissioner took a little bit longer than I expected. Alright. Now where were we? Ugh. Alright. So we're just gonna keep moseying on. I gotta say though, wait, we're still on chapter 1? Oh wait, no, that's right. I forgot, it's like 5 chapters with 8 acts apiece. Okay, so we're still... I guess we're still on track from where we were. I was kind of hoping we were making a better pace compared to last time, but I guess not. Yeah, Mirai! Don't just grab me all of a sudden like that, especially from behind. You're so lucky. How'd you get such a big bust, sis? Okay. I was joking. There's gotta be some secret you're hiding in there. You know, anytime I joke about boobs being groped, I really should just expect that to be the thing. Stop that! There's no secret to it. Then what do I do to make mine big? How shall I put this? Is there something special you do every day? Every day? Well, I certainly train every single day. And I always follow up with bean sprouts. Oh, so that's... No, that has nothing to do with it. Got it! I'll do the same thing! Really? This is the excuse for Mirai having another mission to do? Okay. Hang on. There we go. Oh, okay, that was it. That was the move. Damn it. So yeah, that was the maneuver I was thinking of. Damn it. And you know what? I gotta show that off when she's actually in her shinobi outfit, because it really does make much more sense. I got nothing. I don't have any real comments to say about this one. Sorry, Mirai. Training complete. So now I need to eat some bean sprouts, right? What is it? Now that I think about it, my bust started developing when I was in elementary school. Okay, you mean... I don't think it has anything to do with training. Come on now, you don't need to look so shocked. I'll treat you to some bean sprouts, okay? Oh, okay, listen. Obviously, like any high schooler, I had some sex ed classes that I had to learn and educate myself on. Kind of wish I paid attention a little bit more better, but whatever I was supposed to learn, I've kind of learned a lot through my adult age. I have learned some weird stuff as a result of puberty and stuff, but Elementary school? Really? Is that even... You know what? I don't want to think about it. Let's just move on. I am fixated... I am fixating way too much on that, and I really shouldn't be. Oh, Yomi. Why are you hitting your wallet? And why are you punching it away from you? To see if it expands? Yomi, just because you do that to your bust. Yes, you know that song? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I've got a 10-yen coin in my purse, da-da-da-da. Give it a smack, now I've got 2. I'm not sure that song goes with those lyrics. No matter how many times I hit it, my coin just won't multiply. A bag of bean sprouts is 30 yen, and I only have 10 right now. Yomi, it's not your wallet that you hit. Do you see the question block over there? Just punch that a couple of times. Well, I've got a little job you could do. Care to give it a try? A job? The dummies had a slight malfunction in my last little experiment, and now they're running amok. If you can destroy them, I'll reward you. Really? If there's a reward involved, I will gladly accept. Okay, then. Listen, I know her whole deal is that she's, poor, but goddamn, dude. I'm also surprised at how simple her, underwear is. I'll say this, I'm getting better at the dodging than I thought I would be. It felt like that was going to be a forgotten skill. Now, where is everybody? Oh, I gotta run. This way? Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh, I was just... Oh. Wait, no, that's the screen under. I mean, they're just dummies. There really isn't that much of a skill that they can enhance. Haruka, I've destroyed all of them. Thank you. Here's your reward. 10,000 yen. What, did you think you were gonna have to do more for that amount? Is that not enough? No, it's not that. I already have 10 yen, so another 20 is all I need. Yomi, you goddamn bimbo. If I have enough sprouts to eat today, that's plenty. Well, if you say so. Here you go. 20 yen. You know... No, I got nothing. Thank you very much, Haruka. Now, off to buy my bean sprouts. I suppose there is a certain nobility in poverty. I mean... I got so many comments towards that, but I think I'm gonna just keep them to myself. I mean, I guess there are people that are happy, at least, to, you know, have a roof over their head. I don't want to judge. I don't want to be that guy. You know the guy. Alright. I might as well keep going. If I had to describe myself in 2 words, they'd be cicada husk. What the fuck? I just sat down! Who starts a conversation like this? The cast-off, dried-out husk of a cicada after everything inside has flown away. Oh, so like a nincada and a ninjask. And yes, I know, the Pokemon are based off the cicada, but... Humor me. My body is empty. There's nothing left. It doesn't make me sad or anything, though. Okay, it's a Kage. I'm not doing the voice. I don't even know what that would feel like. Emotions always struck me as a pain in the ass. Just like a cicada has only a week to live after it molts, emotions are just so fleeting. Yeah, if I did the voice for all of this, we'd be here all day. Excuse me. Hikage, come on, Hikage. I realize Mirai's been calling me for a while now. Hey, Earth to the Hikage. I tend to space out when I'm having lunch in the ninja room. Hard to say why, but the afternoon sun peeking through the window the way it does always catches my attention. I know a shinobi shouldn't let her guard down like this, but it shouldn't be a big deal in here. Sorry, what's up? I ask while scratching. Is there really no sound? Is there just no music during this part? Come on! Come on! Don't... Why would... Oh! Every time I open my mouth. I was just saying, I've never really seen you laugh. Laugh? Come to think of it, I don't think I ever really have. What would laughter feel like, anyway? Let's see, well... Okay, imagine you have a belly full of jelly. Don't you want to try it? Mirai has an excited look on her face. It doesn't matter to me, but there's no reason to say no. Except... no. We're just killing time on our lunch break. Sure. If I can laugh, I'll give it a shot. Hikage is like the L-core of Senran Kagura. Except she doesn't even telegraph her emotions. She snaps her fingers and a small curtained stage appears in the ninja room. How? Why? This is just a thing they have? A nice trick. Her shinobi powers are starting to come around for a first-year student. So what, she just summoned the stage out of nowhere? Though I'm not sure she's putting those skills to the best use. Presenting a special performance by the elite class.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm as confused as you are. I'm utterly lost. There's no figuring her out. Why would we want to put on a show? Come on, sis! At Mirai's signal, the door to the ninja room swings open. Hello, Yomi here. Yomi steps in, rubbing her hands. What's going on? Hello, Mirai here. Mirai starts doing the same thing. Mirai and Yomi pair up on the stage. They look like some kind of comedy duo. We're the two-girl trio! I'm sorry, I'm just befuddled at that name. Just... I just... I sit and stare at them blankly. Yomi can't contain herself and bursts into laughter. Two-girl trio. Hee hee hee. Mirai looks at me and realizes I'm not laughing. Neither am I! I'm sorry, that name is just... No. 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 I mean, it implies that in a trio there are at least two girls. But it should still be a trio. So, like, you would have, you know, a dude, or a dog, or a horse, or, a pig, or just anything. Not just two girls. Your name would make as much sense as Pink Flamingo and Jeff. Sis, Hikagi's not laughing. Yomi stares fixedly at my face. It's okay to laugh at something funny. You don't need to hold back. I'm not holding back, though. My words stun them both. No! What about a two-girl quartet? That's even dumber. That would just be the same joke. Same with quintet or a sextet. Tell them that, then, please. They really need to understand. It's not humorous enough. I don't see where the humor is supposed to be. Like, this is positively unwatchable. Like, again, I get it. I do get that there is a joke here. And maybe there is something here in the Japanese. Because I know the Japanese love their puns. But it is clearly, I think there is something missing in two-girl trio, quartet, whatever, that it doesn't translate well into English. Again, we're also watching this from Hikagi's perspective, so I kind of understand. I'm like, the whole joke with her is she's not getting the joke because she doesn't understand humor, because she can't laugh or feel emotions or anything else. I get that. This isn't a new premise to me. I've seen this in both Super Sentai and Power Rangers. I think Megaforce did this poorly, though, because, you know, this was done in Megaforce, which is one of the worst seasons I've ever watched. I'm sure that made more sense in Goseiger, which is what they were basing that off of. I don't know. As a writer, it's like it is very suggestive, but it's like I can't tell if they want me to side with Mirai and Yomi or if they want me to side with Hikage. I hear Haruka's voice from the hallway. Really? I thought that was Homura. If you're dying on stage, get off while you can. Haruka dashes into the room, pushing a TV stand. Why? Did she just break the TV? Real comedy comes from the little things of everyday life. She turns on the power and presses play. The screen shows Mirai in bed. Okay. She's sound asleep and breathing evenly. Clearly, this was taken without permission. Well, that's Haruka for you. Mirai panics at seeing herself on the screen. Haruka's voice keeps Mirai in check. That's when the Mirai on screen starts talking in her sleep. Excuse me, can I get another bigger booby bun? What is a big booby bun exactly? Mirai, I'm sorry, I can't. Haruka and Yomi explode into laughter while Mirai turns red with fury. This is an invasion of privacy! All three of them are shaking, either with laughter or anger. But none of it stirs any emotion in me. Well, that's not a surprise, but I do have to side with Mirai here. I get where Haruka's coming from, but again, I just think everybody is being terrible in this segment. I'm like a boat in still water. Impossible. Did that not stir a single string of your heart? Haruka sees my unchanged expression and grows impatient. Very well then. I have more footage. Perhaps something a bit more risque. Oh, you know what? Knowing where my mind goes with Haruka, this isn't gonna be pretty. The fuck? Haruka is just about to show the next video when the TV explodes. Was it made by SpaceX? Like hell! Mirai has a rifle leveled, its barrel smoking. Okay, well. It looks like the curtain has come down on Haruka's act. I guess I'm up last. Next thing I know, Homura is standing on stage. Okay. Watch and be amazed by my six-bladed impersonations! Oh, okay. With a focused expression, she forms a seal with both hands. She looks unusually enthusiastic about this. Okay, this is where the crab comes from. Now I remember. She drops into a crouch, her burning eyes open. Then, with just as much enthusiasm, she flashes the peace sign at me with both hands. What, with her swords in hand? Okay. Come on, guys. You could have given her something back. I don't... I get it. The peace signs are both supposed to be a crab's pincers, and the swords are the legs. Yes. Yes, I get it now. But, sorry to say, all I can think is, so? Okay. Alright. You got me there, game. In the deafening silence, Homura turns a bright red. Like a crab. Okay. Damn it, game. You... Did she just say crony? She sidesteps off the stage. Just shuffling off before the canes can grab her. So I guess that's it. Right as I say it, Homura's shoulders droop. Her dejection fascinates me. Why are you so eager to get me to laugh? At my question, they all look blankly at each other. No reason, really. We were talking about something or other, and it led to a whole discussion about how we all wanted to see you smile. I stare at her blankly. That's it? Yep. That's it. Homura seems proud about that. They start talking about making me laugh again. They're already trying to think up more new methods. I let out a long sigh. These people have too much spare time. Who cares about me smiling? But the way their faces light up when they talk about making me laugh, I guess that's what it looks like to smile. I don't have any emotions to speak of, but I have to admit, it looks nice. Looking at it makes me feel kind of warm inside. This isn't a bad feeling. In fact, it's physically pleasant. I think that's it. I feel at peace when I'm with everyone. And I don't think it's just because I'm relaxing here in the ninja room with a nice lunch next to me. Hold up. Maybe peace is an emotion. Could it be? If it is, maybe I do still have some emotions after all. Maybe. It's hard for me to understand. Still, if everyone wants to see me smile that much, maybe it'd be nice to show them someday. And when that happens, I bet their smiles will get even brighter. That was the end of the sentence. Alright, this ought to do it. Homura's voice rings out across the ninja room. She takes the stage again, standing straight and ready. Hikage! You're about to die laughing. She stands at attention with 3 swords in each hand. Then she leans backward. Her entire body trembles. The room goes silent, as if it just froze over. Well, I mean, this has kind of been hell in some way. Even I can feel it, and I don't really feel. Her joke is a failure. A spectacular one. Without breaking her shrimp posture, She slinks off the stage. Now, see, that's the kind of thing I wish they had visuals of. Obviously, you're describing it, but I would love to just, like, see it for myself, because I imagine it being played out is just funnier. Oh, yummy. What's with all the underclass women? I've been thinking about how to get your emotions back. Thinking about it a lot, actually. Well, you're not thinking about the bean sprouts for a change, so... And the answer I came up with... Well, if it's hard to make you laugh, then I'll try to make you angry. Sounds reasonable. Yes, anger is a fine emotion. As I've seen from Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel Rivals. Is that what the underclassmen women are for? Precisely. Underclass women, if you please. Make her very angry. Okay. Well, since you've gone through all the trouble, I might as well try to get mad. By the way, in case you're wondering why she's tan and not, you know, plain skinned, I felt like it. I felt like the whole sun tanning under a shade thing just felt funnier. Honestly, she doesn't look bad. I didn't realize I was getting hit. What am I aiming at? Alright. Well, that'll do it. Alright, well. Yeah, you know, I think she's doing fine. Fine and dandy in this. How is that, Hikage? Are you angry? Does it look like I'm angry? Sure, a little bit. Huh? But your expression hasn't changed at all. Isn't my brow furrowed? And I think my nose is twitching. Are you sure you're angry? Oh, yeah, I'm angry. I'm pissed. It's been ages since I was so furious. Lies! I can tell! Oh, wait. Now you're mad instead of me. I think that's what they call irony. Yeah, I know she already did the laugh, but... Oh, don't you fake laugh at me looking so serious. Sorry. Good story. Cleared chapter 1 of Hebijo Clan. Really? That was it? Only, what, 6 sub-chapters? Boy, that, oh, that was really short then, huh? Hold on. Let me just double check this, because... Oh, no, that was 8. Okay. Jeez. Crazy. I didn't realize we got there already. Honestly, is there even anything else left to buy at this point? Yeah, I think it's just accessories and the like. Not that I really need to use any of these. Yeah, nothing really. Just give me a second. I brought out a drink just so, you know, I had something to keep my throat quenched while I'm dealing with all this dialogue. I'll be so glad when I move on to one of these Senran Kagura games where it isn't so light novel, visual novel heavy. I admit though, for all my complaining, these aren't terrible character bits, it's just they're so lengthy. And we're only on chapter 2-1 now. I'm hoping that there isn't another visual novel bit for a while, just so I can get further into the game compared to where I was the first time around with Hanzo. What are you doing, Mirai? And why are you grinning at the computer? What are you looking at, Mirai? Is that furry What are you doing? Get out of here! Get. Oh, Mistress Haruka! I'm reading the Hebijo forums. Oh, yes, the ones for students. I'm not good at talking to people in person, so I'm looking for friends online. Aren't we all? And I don't get so nervous online. Turns out lots of people in Hebijo are kind of the same way. Yeah, being online can put a lot of confidence in you. Stupid confidence, but confidence nonetheless. It'd be nice to have tons of friends. I see. Well, perhaps I can be of some help. Let me see the computer for a moment. Oh. God, what is she looking for? Who's this Dragon Lily person? Yes, that should do it. What did you just post? I posted, is no one here willing to take me on right now? Just try and kill me, you bunch of spineless weasels. That's all. Also, I may have sent this guy a question to his email address, wondering why and how he types with boxing gloves on. Listen, I can already hear their voices in the distance. Mirai, come out and play. Wait a minute, they're all out for blood! And it's my blood too, which is even worse! Now you can make all kinds of friends. Glad I could help out. Ah, shit, guess I gotta fight now, huh? Honestly, that is, if not anything, big sister, little sister energy right there. Nah, I guess I gotta do it. Ah, crap, I forgot I wasn't gonna do it this time around. I had a reason for it. Yeah, you see, It doesn't really work without the dress now, does it? By the way, I have to admit, the entire time that I've been playing this game, I forgot I could actually control the characters during their ultimates. So I'm feeling a little silly. Again, whenever they do this, I wonder, what are they actually looking at? Jesus, girl, what did they do to you out there? What have you done, Mirai? You just knocked out all your new friends. I don't need friends who want to kill me! Oh, I see. Terribly sorry, dear. The internet is a scary place. Not as scary as you, Mistress Haruka. I mean, geez, I've seen your folders. What's the deal with this Lovecraftian Garfield stuff? Alright, let's keep it going. Midnight. Ah, damn it, another visual novel bit. I was gonna say, I kind of want to try to finish this up for midnight, but we'll see how far that goes. A dry breeze blows through the shops district. I walk through the crowd. In between the passers-by, I can see them, out for blood. It's their faces that stand out. I can tell. This is Yomi. I can tell. It's Yomi, isn't it? It's gonna be Yomi. And I can sense their skill. But I will not be defeated. Ah! See? I told ya. I'm Yomi, a second-year Hebijo student. This is a fight I must win. My hand clenches the flyer I've brought. Written on it in large red letters is the following. The second annual Ultimate Eating Championship. Jeez, anything for food, huh? I picked the flyer up yesterday. Which is why we need the flashback filter right on top of it, I guess. At the time, I had only a single yen to my name. I know that's her stomach, but come on! 1 yen will not buy bean sprouts, however affordable they may be, so I was almost delirious with hunger. Oh, if only I had taken 10,000 yen from a good friend of mine. If only I had yen to spare. Yomi, I get it, but god damn it, girl. Just god damn it. I considered eating wild herbs, but those are the best left for others. The idea of me eating them was simply out of the question. Normally, I would go to the supermarket and partake of the free samples they give out. But as they figured out that the free samples were my dinner, I'm now on their list of dangerous people. Oh, come on. That's cruel even for a supermarket. Lately, they've been putting away the samples as soon as they see my face. Like, could that actually happen? In tough times, keep your head down. That's my favorite expression. By keeping your head low and looking at the ground, you might actually find the money you need. That's exactly what I'd been doing when I discovered this flyer. The grand prize for this tournament is all the food in the shops district that is just past its expiration date. You couldn't have picked anything nicer than that? Like, even for a contest that just feels so terrible. Just past its expiration date. What a luxury that would be. I know, I forget who I'm dealing with here, but at the same time. Unless it's rotten, a meal is a meal. Just being able to eat my fill would be a spectacular prize. With a gnawing sense of obligation, I'd sign myself up. I mean, granted, it's not as if food just past its expiration date is terrible. It's not like it's gonna be bad right away, but you still gotta be careful with that. The chairman of the shops district steps up onto the stage they've set up for the occasion. There are 8 contestants, including myself. The chairman explains the rules to us. The competition is finally going to begin. I'm well prepared for this. Since I've been eating so poorly, my stomach has shrunk a fair bit, so I drank a ton of water last night. That should have expanded it again. I'm just imagining her drinking all that water and her belly just sloshing about with every step she takes. Couldn't have been thinking about anything else there. Nope, not me. Aside from myself, there are 2 other girls in the competition. One looks like a heavy eater, while the other is a beautiful girl who looks out of place here. The chairman introduces each of the contestants. The girl's name is Kagura. Yep, I knew it. The second this visual novel popped up, I knew this is exactly where we start getting introduced to the Hanzo girls. She has long black hair and a noble presence. Judging by the quality of her school uniform, it looks like it was tailor-made for her. Beautiful. Elegant. High class. With tailor-made clothing. Put them together and you've got... Behu! Just thinking about it makes me irritated. The rich deserve only death. What did I say last time with Yomi? Eat the rich? That is one of my principles. Are you wealthy? Once the opening ceremony finishes, I stop the girl and ask her that. Rude. She looks flustered and bothered at having to respond. Yeah, she is. Daughter of some super rich family, in fact. A high-spirited girl interrupts our conversation. That's Katsuragi, no doubt. She seems to be a friend of the princess. Please, Katsuragi. Oh, come on, it's the truth, right? They speak to each other like close friends. They don't even see that I'm radiating burning hatred. I mean, this is a game based in anime aesthetics, so it's probably very visible, but it's such a common occurrence in these worlds that really nobody cares or bothers because it's so common. Spoiled princesses deserve only death. That is another of my principles. But if I cause an uproar in front of all these people, they'll probably cancel the competition. The worst possibility about this whole thing, yeah. I hold back my bloodlust for the moment. But is it okay? I start to ask, forcing a smile onto my face. For one of your stature to be involved in something as vulgar as an eating competition? Lady, I have heard stories of rich people winning lotteries. I'm not saying I like it. I'm just saying it happens. I think it's wrong, but it happens. The princess still looks flustered, so Katsuragi takes it upon herself to offer up an answer again. Ikaruga was the first to flip out during an exercise for testing her fortitude. So, as a penalty, she has to participate in this. I knew it. How carefree, how typical. You know, I almost feel like she kind of gave the goose away with that one. Even if the princess wins, she'll likely just throw away the prize without a thought. I can't forgive such arrogance. But I remind myself, it doesn't matter why she's here. I'll be the one winning today. I introduce myself to the princess, then bow out of the conversation. I almost bowed out of the competition too, but I managed to slip away without any penalties there. The eating competition is divided into one-on-one battles. The 8 contestants are divided into A block and B block, with myself in A and that girl in B. If we do square off, it'll be in the final round. But that's not very likely. No spoiled princess would ever be able to win an eating competition. They call my name and I walk up on stage. My first opponent is a fellow in a white school uniform. He looks unhealthy, like he's barely seen the sun. The name's Murasame. I can tell you're scared, little lady. I don't know why you're even bothering with a name. Oh, wait. Wasn't that Ikaruga's brother? There's nothing you can do. Sorry to say, but I'm a pro. You can back out now and only suffer a little nick to your pride. Yeah, I think this actually is Ikaruga's brother. What a very strange person. Best to ignore him. No retort, eh? I refuse to engage him, sitting calmly in my chair and waiting for the start of the match. But something seems amiss. We keep waiting, but the food isn't being brought out. I look backstage and see the chairman rushing around. There must indeed be something wrong. After a bit longer, they bring out a heaping mountain of cabbage cores. The chairman bows his head repeatedly and begins to speak. He tells us that the first round's challenge was apparently to eat a whole cabbage, but all that's left are the cores. So we're supposed to just eat the cores? Cabbage cores? I'm not a rabbit! Murasame makes no attempt to hide his disdain. His attitude is grating, no question. Cabbage cores are high-quality ingredients. They're filling and have a delightful texture. The idea of eating only the leaves of cabbage always struck me as ignorant. You would know. The leaves are, of course, delicious, but the cores deserve no less respect. If you don't like it, why not abstain from competing? Abstain? If I did that, this would be as far as I go. 8th place! Do you even realize what that would mean, little lady? Jesus, turn it down a little bit, man. I don't understand what's going on, but Murasame's eyes have grown thoroughly bloodshot. Is there a reason for the echo? With both parties raring to go, the match begins. I bite into the first core on my plate. That heavy texture. That sweet, earthy aroma. Its unique sweetness fills my mouth. It's splendid. Cabbage cores are food fit for a king. Lost in ecstasy, I tap on my plate. Before I know it, I've eaten them all. That was delicious. I offer my profound thanks to the earth for its blessings, and the chairman raises my right hand. I look to my side and see that Murasame has fainted, his mouth stuffed to the lips with cores. Dude, that is not how you do it. He seems to have passed out from oxygen deprivation. This first round has been no challenge at all. Brother! The little princess rushes to Murasame's side. Brother? These two are siblings? You know, I almost want to make a crack about, it's only good if they're related, but honestly, even these two, I just don't see it. Come to think of it, they both do... Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. What am I even thinking? I should know this better than anybody. They're not actually blood-related anyway. Who cares? But come to think of it, they do both give the impression of being rich and spoiled. The princess drops to her knees at Murasame's side, extending a hand to help stabilize him. Murasame viciously slaps her hand away. Don't touch me! No one but my real family lay a hand on me! After that sharp remark, he dashes out of sight. So her big brother has no love for her. She clenches her lips and returns to the B block stage. Well, let's see how the princess eats, shall we? I decide to go watch her match. Go, Ikaruga! With her friend's encouragement, the princess stuffs her face full of cabbage cores. Keep it up, you can't quit now! She eats daintily, but not without speed. Bite by bite, she pulls ahead of her opponent. As she finishes the last core, she delicately wipes her mouth with a napkin. Woohoo, Ikaruga! Let me reward you with a nice massage! That's our Katsuragi. I'm fine, thank you. With the match ended, she exchanges banter with her friend. She's very composed. However, the competition's only just begun. The real test of her fortitude will be in the finals. Let's see just how well this little princess holds up. As I sit down for the semifinals, a huge shadow covers my vision. I lift my gaze to behold a woman who looks like a sumo wrestler. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sumo Woman laughs scornfully and takes a seat next to me. I have a rather unpleasant feeling. Again, we sit down and wait for the food to arrive. Again, it doesn't appear. As I grow irritated with the event planning, the flustered chairman scrambles back on stage. What seems to be the problem? With tears in his eye, he tries to explain. Apparently, the second round's food was supposed to be popcorn, but when they opened the prepared box, it was pickled hornet larvae. Did this just become Fear Factor? Did the delivery person make a mistake? Or maybe it was a prank. Regardless, for the competition to continue, they'll have to serve us pickled hornet larvae. Sumo Woman starts bellowing laughter at the extremely embarrassed chairman. Oh my god, how much longer? Hornet larvae is fine by me, I'm good to go. She gives me another fleeting glance. Not sure about the little pixie here, though. Want to back out while you still can? No need to worry about me. Hornet larvae are nutritious, like milk of the forest. The very idea of forfeiting is ridiculous. Okay. I kind of wanted to talk about this at some point. Because, speaking from experience here, I have to wonder how much of these visual novels are paid by the word. Do you know what I mean? Like, they gave the writer a set amount of words, and they had to get them to reach the limit with how many words they had to get in each of these VN segments. Because I swear, sometimes it just feels like way too much padding. Because, who cares? I don't mean to sound miserable. Because there are some of these VN bits that I do like. But there's a point where it just gets to be, who cares? Like, I don't care about this Sumo Woman. I don't care about the food. Except, obviously, they do care about it here, because it's supposed to be that somebody's fucking around with the food for this competition. But it's just, I don't feel like we need a segment-by-segment dissection. It's kind of like when the numerous times in the Hanzo route where characters would always be like, "What do you mean?" And I'm just like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" It's just, it feels like too much padding. Anyway, the very idea of forfeiting is ridiculous, and so they bring before me a heaving mound of hornet larvae. I hear shrieks of disgust from the audience. My goodness, one shouldn't judge food before trying it. The chairman announces the start of the match. This will decide the winner of A block. Sumo Woman eats the larvae one by one, her face is twisted into a disgusted grimace. She manages to remain composed, though. Looks can be deceiving when Koopalings are involved. I stick my hands into the mountain of hornet larvae and scoop them up. Then, as if drinking water from my hands, I pour them into my mouth. The place bursts into a bizarre commotion as the chairman raises my hand. That was delicious. Sumo Woman's face flushes a deep red, and she leaves the stage. Damn it, this can't be! Gripe all you want, you still lost. When you're outmatched, you should back down. Now to see how B block turns out. You did it, Ikaruga! You're a finalist! Overjoyed, the princess's friend throws her arms around her. Frankly, I'm surprised. I never would have thought the princess could stomach hornet larvae. I walk over to the princess and ask her a question. Do you enjoy larvae? Yes. She gives me a slight smile. My father favored them, and I've had them numerous times as a child. Is that so? It's just the kind of delicacy I'd expect a walking endorsement of capitalism to indulge. Are you sure, Yomi, that in a past life you weren't Haley Smith? Not that I don't understand your cause. Not that I don't appreciate. I understand where you're coming from. It's just, it's a bit much. Just hearing her disgusts me. What a vile, twisted, superficial life that must be. The thought of this little princess being so spoiled makes me want to... She hasn't the slightest clue what's going on in my head, so she offers me an elegant smile and extends her hand to me. Let's make the final match a good one. I gently take her hand and shake it. Though all I want to do is crush her fingers into powder, I will take far more pleasure in rendering her a crushing defeat. Yes, let's. Please go easy on me. Is this an eating competition or your first time? We both step onto the stage where we find the chairman on his knees. Now what? Did something else go wrong? He whimpers out another explanation, repeatedly touching his forehead onto the stage. Ah, the oars position. The final round was supposed to have a never-ending bowl of soba noodles. So what do? Get soda noodles? However, the noodles have gone missing from backstage. Instead, he explains we will be eating... I don't know. Well, I feel like whatever I could imagine up is going to be much more interesting than whatever the end result is. Massive Earth... This really has just become Fear Factor. The princess's previously calm face drops and turns pale. Please bring noodles from elsewhere. At her words, the chairman shakes his head. He tells her all the soba noodles in the area have already been cleaned out for the tournament. Then, perhaps we could postpone the finals? Her pathetic request sends my blood boiling. Yomi, I don't care how poor you are, how much deep in poverty you are. I wouldn't want to eat an earthworm either! You've got to be kidding me. No one can stop a tournament this far in. I'm fine with this. Worms it is. As soon as I say that, all eyes turn to me. You've heard of his bottomless soda bowl? Well, how about a bottomless worm bowl? I can handle it. Anyway. Why not both? Well, why not? I'm gonna be honest, I've been so laser focused on how frustrating this segment has been, I don't even remember which part you're talking about. The princess is speechless. What do you say? Will you proceed or forfeit? Forfeit. Please forfeit. Even I can't handle eating earthworms. I hope she'll forfeit. I pray for it. Forfeit. Yes! I prepare to strike a triumphant pose. Is not an option! That's my girl. Despite her words, I can see she's sweating bullets. Alright, give him hell, Ikaruga! Her friend Katsuragi brims with carefree enthusiasm. The spectators go wild. This is definitely a turn for the worse. Maybe I shouldn't have called attention to myself. A little late for that! Is something wrong? You don't look well. Really? We level our eyes at each other. Her face is covered in a cold sweat. I suspect mine is no different. Both of us can tell the other is bluffing. Oh, this looks new. That's supposed to be the earthworms in there? Finally, they put the bowls down before us. I peek into mine, and from the soup they emerge. They're wriggling. The worms are squirming around. Yeah. No way. Absolutely not. My mind is screaming at me, and yet... Before I even realize it, my fingers have picked up the chopsticks. Right. I've come too far to back down now. Prize or no prize, I'd rather die than let that princess beat me. Once I've steeled myself, I bring the bowl to my lips. Thank you for this delicious meal. I concede. Much to my surprise, the princess has lowered her head. You win. I let out a massive sigh of relief. It's not the finale I'd hoped for, but a victory is a victory. Still, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. Honestly, Ikuruga is doing you a favor, Yomi. Like, either both of you were going to eat those noodles, or neither of you were going to eat those noodles. Where in the world did you find such determination? The princess asked me softly. You wouldn't understand if I told you. And she wouldn't. Not ever. Only those who have walked through the desert of poverty, hunger, and thirst could understand. I'm gonna tear this tournament down! An angry voice suddenly burst forth. I turned to see none other than the sumo woman, and this time she's brought a gang of friends. I see. Now I understand. Without even hearing the princess's words, I figured it out as well. Most likely, Sumo Woman caused all the problems in the tournament. She's the one who swapped out all the food to ensure that she'd win. That has to be it. The princess steps forward in anger. I raise a hand to stop her. My anger is no less than hers. These ruffians interfered with our match. Leave this to me. Please, stand back. I can't crush the princess today, but Sumo Woman and her grunts will be fine substitutes. Ugh. There. Meddling in battle, any kind of battle, is a sin to be punished. Yeah, it's funny. She has, like, the same posture that I see Yumi in all the time. But Yumi seems to pull it off better than her. I don't get it. Yumi, I can't... I forgot. Oh, wow. I forgot that the girls still look like this. Even after... you know what? I'm not going to bother changing it. Let them stay like this. I'm fine with it. Don't worry, princess. That tournament filled my stomach to the brim. Now to work it off. An after-meal workout, you say? Very well. I leave this in your capable hands. That said, would you please find someplace to hide? When I'm full, my movements become quite intense. I would prefer you didn't see this. Wait, are you trying to hide that you're a shinobi too? What? What? Understood. I will stay out of sight. Thank you very much. Now, I can move freely. Oh, God. Oh, alright. Let's go! Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed the guy that's usually been in these Senran Kagura streams isn't here. Because I'm a little he usually seems to know the stats better than I do for, like, how many levels each of these girls have. And I wouldn't be surprised if Yomi has the least. Oh, wait. Nope. Wrong button. Up. Shit. Shit! Alright, hang on. I got a little... Oh! No? Come on, it's gotta be in one of these boxes. Are there no more boxes? Oh, crap. Oh, there... Wait, no. That was a secret file. Not what I'm looking... Oh, there was a rice... Where were these? I didn't see them come out of the boxes! Ugh. That was annoying. Honestly. Because I didn't see them pop out of the boxes at all. I'm gonna have to go back on that, but I did not see anything. Well, that takes care of everything. Surprising. You really did beat them all on your own. Jeez, what? Curled up your underwear. Yomi, are you alright? Are you injured? No, my stomach. I'm getting hungry again. I swear that does not sound like a stomach growling. I may have been a bit overexuberant. And I managed to eat so much food, too. Such a waste. I can't believe it. That's quite an unusual digestive tract you have. Please pardon me, but I must be off. I think I'll cook up some bean sprouts and have those. Farewell! She's gone. Yomi, is it? Yes, it is. Time elapsed. 1 minute and 12 seconds. God, you compare that to the length of these novel sections, and I swear. It really does feel imbalanced in that regard. Okay, so, look, I'm gonna go ahead and just save it right now. I'm not done for the night per se. But I swear to God, if the next section involves novelization, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Nothing against the novelization parts, it's just... it's a lot to read through, and I can already feel like my throat is just not in it. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. On the other hand, I guess we're still making better track than we did with... sorry, with Hanzo. Because I think at this point we were only just getting into Chapter 2. So, not bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if the visual novel stuff is just, you know, like a lot of, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more of it in different parts compared to where it was during the Hanzo stuff. What's wrong, Mirai? Can't sleep? Clowns will eat you? Oh, Homura. Did you have a nightmare? Well, it's more like... when I'm by myself at night, I think a lot about the past. The past? I used to get teased a lot in middle school. Ah. I thought Hebijo would make me stronger than I am now, physically and mentally. Also the boobs, I think. Yeah, but that's besides the point. But every time I think about the past, I still start shivering. I'm no good, am I? I want to find out? Find out? How strong you've gotten. Let's see. No way, like I'd stand a chance against you. Never know until you try. But... what's wrong? Don't you want to know how strong you are? Alright, let's do it. That's a spirit, spoken like an elite. Like, if you're gonna do the zoom in, you have them say stuff. I don't know. Oh. Alright, yeah. Oh, wait, no, we're playing as Homura this time. Okay. By the way, I already talked about this earlier, but I am just a little curious. Has anybody seen K-pop Demon Hunter? I've only gotten as far as the first half hour. I want to give it a full try, but I'm not really sure if I'm feeling it. Oop, crap. Really? All that for nothing. God, that stinks. Not what I'm looking for, though. That's gonna have to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, well that worked its way up easily. I wish I'd killed her though, mind you, but... No, 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 no. No, 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 where are you? No! Oh, thank God. The last thing I want to do is just lose like that. You know, I had a thought. I win. See, I knew I couldn't beat you. I knew it from the moment we started fighting. So tell me this. If you knew you couldn't win, why'd you bother fighting me at all? You didn't think you could win, but you squared off against me anyway. That's courage, and it says a lot about your strength. Homura. Believe in yourself, Mirai. Believe in the you that believes in me. That believes in you. That believes in me. You're stronger than you think. Your body and your soul might be small, but they're tough. I mean, people complain about you being a washboard, but you know what? Washboards are made of stern shit. My body and soul? Well, thank you, Homura. Thank you very much. Alright, well that's that. Okay. Mistress Haruka's dog pack. Dog 2's journal. Sorry, I'm just taking a moment. Just like, I know I do these things with Haruka, you know, I make her extra kinky in my my dialogues, but like, goddamn, I don't know. So I had a thought. It just hit me. You know how I mean, you're gonna see it in a second anyway. Jokingly, I made Hikage tan just because of that scene earlier with her and, her talking about sunbathing under the roof. And obviously I've got Katsuragi and Ikaruga tanned up. So I had a thought. I wasn't gonna do it until Hebijo anyway, but... what if... Actually, compared to the other girls, I don't think she's as tan. Yeah, weird. I don't know, let me see this for a second. Because I'm curious. I'm very curious. That's her default, okay. Wow! Wow, okay, jeez, that's bright. That's normal. Oh my god, she's even more tan than her default. Yeah! What the fuck? How is that possible? I don't know, man. She looks kind of like an... Like, you give her anything but the tan, and I swear, she looks more like Asuka without, with blue eyes instead of green. I don't know. I'm gonna debate on this, whether I want her to look like she's even more tan or just her default, but... I'm thinking. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll leave her normal for now. Okay, I'm debating whether or not to just end it here. Because I don't remember if in, there is another visual novel bit or not. I want to try to squeeze in one more mission, but I swear, if we have to do another visual novel just to get there, I don't know. Just, you know, you can never save too many times. Trust me. Just when I was going through Devil May Cry, and you know, I had to do my grind just to even get what I needed to do to beat Nightmare. I think I saved like 80 times. That was like an extra 2 hours more than I thought I needed for Devil May Cry, but I digress. Let's see what's next. Actually, what the hell is she doing to that plant? I know I've seen it from a different angle, but it's still weird. Farewell to yesterday. I have a bad feeling that there's going to be a visual novel bit here, and I don't think I'm going to like it, but... Oh, thank God. That ought to do it. I can do this. Oh, Mirai. Mistress Haruka. Why are you gearing up for battle? I'm going after them. Hmm? The people who always used to tease me. Tease you? That's why I joined Hebijo to begin with. I wanted to learn to be an evil shinobi, then go get revenge. I can't wait any longer. If I don't get them back, I can't move forward. You know, Mirai, there's a movie called Camelot that has a nice quote about revenge. Unfortunately, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I've been too busy dealing with my puppets and dogs and stuff, so we'll skip over that. I understand. Do as you wish. But perhaps you might benefit from a dry run first. Dry run? I'll use my illusion technique on you to make the puppets look like your bullies, you see. So I can practice on them? Okay, let me see the illusions. Very well. Here goes. Now, fight with my puppets. Right, I'm on it. You know, this is another thing I feel like I do remember from playing through Burst on the 3DS, is that so much of the Hebijo route barely focuses on Hanzo. Like, I don't know when they actually start that focus, but it's like, There isn't too much of them here. Oh, god damn it, I did it again. I wanted to show off what Mirai's one finisher looks like when she's got her shinobi outfit on. One of these days, I'm gonna get it right. Oh, right. So I gotta go this way? I do admit, I like the sound of, the feet going on top of the, ceiling. Like, it's a very minor detail, but still, it's not terrible. Okay. I did it! Mistress Haruka, I did it! Nicely done. I didn't let them beat me this time. Very true. You did indeed win. Now you should go take a bath and go get to bed. Alright, thanks for being here, man. I am gonna probably just wrap it up in a little bit anyway, but... Listen, Mirai. The power we're taught to wield as evil shinobi can indeed bring you the revenge you seek. But we're also taught to value and respect that power. We acquire our precious strength through harsh training. That puts us far above any common bully, and we shouldn't use our power as they would. Mirai, I believe evil has a certain sense of pride. Mistress Haruka? But I... If it starts to bother you again, you can fight my puppets anytime you like. Even the ones that are secretly students, especially them. Okay, I understand. Oh, wonderful. Your words were very touching. You have a nice side to you after all. What do you mean? I'm always nice. Now, if you want my naughty side... Besides, if you'd failed to listen, I'd have simply turned you into a doll. I take it back, you're still scary. Oh boy. Alright, so yeah, I think we're making good progress at this point. I might go back and check through the Senran Kagura, the Hanzo VOD, just out of curiosity's sake. Because I want to see how far into the game we were around this point at the first start of this. I still say, though, we're making good progress, but I also wouldn't be surprised if some of the visual novel stuff, like, comes a lot later. Yeah. I'm gonna just stop now before another VM segment decides to crop up. Alright, but yeah, so that's gonna be it for tonight. So, thank you all for coming this evening. We are going to continue the Hebijo route tomorrow night, but we're not going to start at 9 o'clock. I actually made it very specific that we'll be starting around 9:30. That's about it for now, really. I do want to stream on Sunday, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. If I look at the Devil May Cry stuff and see that I can finish the last 3 missions without fail and without frustration like I did with Nightmare, I will stream Devil May Cry and finish up those last couple of rounds on Sunday. If I don't feel confident enough in doing it with where I currently am in Devil May Cry, then I think I want to do something different. So, by something different, there was a cartoon pilot that was found earlier this year that I have thoughts and opinions about, and I would love to just discuss them somewhere. So, we'll see. We'll see. If not, I might move that idea to Wednesday, when I would usually do the Marvel Rival streams, because I don't think I'm going to do Marvel Rival streams unless it's a season update or something, because trying to do competitive and just do random quick plays doesn't really vibe with me. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow night, a half hour after the same Fizzer time, on the same Fizzer channel. Good night. Forgot I gotta get out of that window, and it kind of makes things awkward for finishing up the stream. I hate that. Good night.